everybody. Welcome back to Crunchtime. This is Season 12. We are back in Studio B. I'm Sarah Reinhart. This is Dylan Walton, and this is Clayton Carroll. Before we get into everything, how was y'all's weekends?
Go ahead.
It was very good, very busy, very busy. You know, a lot of gov sports going on. School's kind of, I'm getting a good flow of things. I'm a comm major, so I don't have that much homework, so it's not bad. But school, it's been going good, just staying busy, eating good. The terrace is still open, so life is good.
Life is lifing. I'm blessed, but good God Almighty. I mean, some long days, some long nights, long middle of the night. I wish y'all could see my apartment right now. Good God Almighty. It is not up to my standards, not up to my mother's standards. She would be disappointed to see how I'm living. But I mean, oh man, I'm blessed. I'm having so much fun with my life. I couldn't ask for anything more, but it is hectic. But 2 and a half months, 2 months.
Yeah.
Form
Spring
done.
break coming up soon.
You'll
Be down south though. You'll be in Jacksonville for basketball.
We'll be in Jacksonville next week.
Yeah, that's true.
So I get spring break to myself. I'm gonna go home, see my mom, get some home cooked food.
I miss that.
Yeah, so
The terrace can only do so much.
yeah, I never eat the terrace. I would never. So how was your weekend, Sarah?
It was good. Just some much needed relaxing, resting,
Must be
homework.
nice.
I got to catch up. My Saturday and Sunday are my real homework heavy days. So,
Are you serious?
yeah. I
What's
don't
homework?
have time during the week.
What is homework?
Well, I got like
I don't
20
know.
million jobs that I do
Oh,
for no
that's
reason.
true.
So I got to like keep up with all this stuff. But let's go ahead and start with the biggest headline of this week, and honestly, one of the biggest in program history. Men's basketball. We won the 2026 Atlantic Sun Conference regular season championship. Jacksonville 65-61 on the road, and it is the first ASUN title ever for the Governors. Here we've got some clips playing for you.
Oh man, I mean, I didn't think the Jacksonville, the Florida trip was the best. We didn't play our typical brand of basketball. It was scrappy. We struggled a lot. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well. Didn't play up to the defensive standard that we normally do. So just an off week. But I mean, when you can have an off week and come out victorious.
Yeah,
that's a big
and win
plus.
your conference. Yeah,
so
that's what matters.
I mean, they just have luck on their side, so they're doing everything right.
But Dylan, like that's what it takes. Like these really, really good teams find a way to win, no matter if it's ugly, if it's sloppy. Because I mean, it was like Austin Peay, like you said, not playing their brand of basketball. But even though it was sloppy, Austin Peay still gets the win. They get the dub. The Miracle in Duval to beat North Florida, and then they beat Jacksonville to clinch the tie or the. It's a shared title right now, the ASUN. If they win tonight against Central Arc, it will be a complete solo title, first conference title since 2008. So the men's basketball team, even though it was ugly, a win's a win's a win's a win. So that's all that
Win is
matters.
a win.
Facts. It just feels good, man. That Miracle in Duval. I think we got the clip. I mean, first of all, before we even play the clip, Clay, we gotta set the scene. We was together watching the clip on Sports Center.
Yes.
So we gotta set it up. What happened? The play before y'all see, Zyree called an excessive timeout. We didn't have any more timeouts. He called the timeout on a secure loose ball. It resulted in free throws for North Florida. Went 1 of 2 in that sequence, and then we took it sideline far on the opposite end of our goal. So I mean, we'll let the clip do the rest of the showing, but I mean. It was just unreal, unreal.
And it didn't just make top plays; it made Sports Center over an NBA game.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2 top play made the actual Sports Center cut. Brian Reeves had a phenomenal call on it. Just what a game!
Zay,
what a game! Just play.
Zay, you got it. Run the clip, dog.
3 here. They do the baseball pass down the court. And unbelievable, Brookshire able to get the ball and didn't go in time. He got the loose ball and put in the winner, but they are going to have to see if he got it in time.
You can't attach that to nothing else. That's just.
No, that's how he drew it up.
I guess so.
But go ahead, so go.
No, you're good. I was going to ask, kind of going off of that, what do you think is this difference maker with this 10-game win streak? Is it defense, leadership? Is it team?
I think a lot of it, we've kind of said this before, I just think it's the discipline. Just like facing adversity, because let's just be honest, the Govs had not really faced a lot of adversity in the 10-game win streak. They were beating teams by 20. Like they just hadn't faced much. But when their backs were against the wall against North Florida, instead of just wilting or saying, okay, the game's over, let's just go win out and try to win the A-side, they're like, no, we can still win this game. And they do. And you see the whole bench just mobbing everyone in celebration. Like, you can just tell the brotherhood has led to just such a strong discipline within this program.
Yeah, you hear a lot of things when they talk about championship seasons. You got to have health. You got to have, the discipline, the X's and O's, the skill players. But you got to have luck.
That is true.
You have to be a little bit of lucky when you are chasing a championship. I mean, we've seen they're 22-6 now. Have the opportunity to be 24-6 in the season with almost a 15-game win streak. Going to
undefeated at home.
Undefeated at home if they win against Central Arkansas on senior night. They have so many opportunities to win the championship, but none of the regular season accolades matter if you lose in the first or second round, or even if you drop in the championship game. I mean, we know athletes all around the time. I mean, Zay plays football. I know he on the ones and twos today, but he play football. Yeah, you can win, homecoming. You can win the big matchup. It don't mean nothing.
Yep.
If you don't win the championship game, especially if you had all these expectations attached to your resume, it means absolutely nothing. So I expect them to, stay even keel, as everybody likes to copy from the late, great Kobe Bryant. They want to stay even keel, but I mean,
job's not finished.
It hate to be as cliche as possible, but the job's not finished.
Yeah.
Who do y'all think is the X factor player that could swing these games if needed to last minute?
Ooh, how do you pick just one?
Just one, or two, or three. Maybe thought three.
I think you got to have Colin Parker continue to do what he's doing. You can't have him drop off. You need to get a good 15, 20 points out of him every game. And he can do that. Like, that's not really a big ask for Colin Parker. But I really think, and Dylan, you can agree, disagree, tell me I'm dumb. Like, you can do whatever you want. I think you need to see Zyree Collins limit as many freshman mistakes as he possibly can. Not that he makes a lot, but you really need to see him limit that down the stretch.
I agree, and I am going to have an X factor. I am going to have because we've seen a number of players, like you said, Zyree, Colin, even Crane, Anton Brookshire, Marshall. We've seen those guys, but I've yet to hear this name a lot this season. Tate McCubbin.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Where has Tate McCubbin been? APB out for Tate McCubbin. Brother, we need you. You're 6'8". You have sharpshooting abilities. You can stretch the floor. You can rebound. You can be a playmaker. You can do so many different things. But you're surrounded by so much talent. We haven't seen it as of late. We need you. We need you more than ever. It's a song, it's a gospel song. Was it Marvin Sapp or something like that? Somebody in the studio help me. It's like I can't even think of the tune right now. But we need him.
Yeah,
we need Tate McCubbin because he's the X factor. He goes for 20, we win by 30.
True.
That because everybody else is gonna do their job. Marshall, he played phenomenal this week. A-Sun player, newcomer of the week, player of the week. Average 27 and 14 or 26 and 10.
Part of that Miracle and Duval play.
I mean, they're phenomenal, but the X factor is most definitely Tate McCubbin.
Absolutely. So staying on the court, let's see what the women were up to this week. So they split their home game and away games last week, going 1-for-1 on the road. A loss to Central Arkansas that came down to the wire with a final score of 67-63. And then against Bellarmine, the women's basketball team had senior day as they washed away their loss to UCA by beating the Knights 82-48. So then we've got Maya Williams with 20 points, 7 steals, 5 assists. And then we've got Inez with 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. And Noelle Brandsma and Fatsa, sorry, I can't
You got Bellarmine right, too.
I finally got Bellarmine right for once. But they're also graduating seniors, so we've got a couple things going on for them this week, facing possible tournament opponents in EKU. How do you think the Govs will finish this season strong?
Who wants to go first, Dylan? You want to rock, paper, scissors?
I wasn't there, so I'll go first.
I'll go Saturday. You talk about Wednesday a little bit.
Okay, there you go.
So Saturday, I think just the best word to describe it, honestly, was just refreshing. Like, obviously, Bellarmine is down a little bit. Only 3.
A lot of bit.
Yeah. 3 scholarship players, 6 walk-ons, but the Govs took care of business like they needed to do. We had Maya Williams hit a shot from 30-plus feet at the end of the first and third quarters just to provide some excitement. You mentioned Inez Nuyori had herself a game, 23 points, 7 boards. The seniors were on fire. Jemiah Branton threw in, I think, 14 points just off the top of my head. So the offense was really flowing for the Govs, and it honestly just felt refreshing to get another home win stacked up and just hopefully build a little bit of momentum as you got EKU coming up and then Lipscomb Friday.
Yeah, I'm adding on just a little bit of top of that. 11 made three-pointers, season high.
Yes.
I mean, 20-plus assists, second or third season high ever since Swanee, where we demolished them, smoked them, blew them to smithereens.
And then single-digit turnovers as well, only 9. Forced Bellarmine into the 30.
And then 19 steals.
Yeah.
I mean, Maya Williams had 7. I remember vividly, I got to call the game last year where Lanaya Foster had 7 steals. So Maya Williams was 7. She's a sneaky defender as well. So it felt good to get in the win column, but those games, honestly, they don't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to just be honest. I'm a former athlete. I can say it. Those games don't matter. They do not. If you wake up against Bellarmine, you wake up against Queens, that's disappointing. Honestly. Those teams won't come anywhere close to a championship. When you play those championship caliber teams, that's the game. Like we did on Central Arkansas, those are games that you want. Jade Rucker. Let me give a shout-out to Jade Rucker. She probably doesn't watch this show, but I'm going to give her a shout-out just in case she does. Sister, you play phenomenal. Off the bench, you didn't get your first stint until the midway of the second quarter, and you came up with 12, 14 big points. Clutch steals, clutch box. Clutch three-point shooting ability off the bench. That's not easy to do, ladies and gentlemen, when you come off the bench and you just catch fire instantly. I appreciate that from Jay Rucker, especially when our wings, they struggled a little bit. They had a couple off nights, so it is what it is, but it's fine. But I need something. I need something. Yeah. I need something this week. I need to see something different. I need to see a switch flipped. This is the biggest week. Here we go. This is prep time. You know, the food is coming out the stove and it needs to be on the table in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
This is what you've been waiting for all season long. Big players, big teams show up in big moments. And this it can't get bigger than this week and the weeks following.
Because, you said, like, EKU, they're the #1 team in the ASUN. We play them. If you're watching this tomorrow, we played them yesterday. If you're watching it on Wednesday, we play them tonight. So, #1 team in the ASUN. As of right now, that's who Austin Peay, if they were to get out of the first round, would play in, I believe, the quarterfinal of the ASUN tournament. Austin Peay's the 8th seed as of right now.
Unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, unless something. I think if FGC loses out and Austin Peay wins out, they'd be 7. Yeah. If Austin Peay loses out, they'd be the 10. But anyway, right now, Austin Peay pretty much set for the 8 and the 9. So they'll play Lipscomb in the 9 team. So Austin Peay would play Lipscomb in the first round and then turn around and play EKU in the quarterfinal. So you play both of those teams this weekend leading up to the ASUN tournament.
Yeah, I just from a scouting perspective, it's kind of hard to do. You play the same 2 teams in literally less than 7 days, so you kind of have to put some things on the back burner. Unless we get into EKU and it's a tie ball game with 15 seconds or something like that, then you pull out everything. You drop the kitchen sink in F&M Bank Arena because you desperately need that win. But it's going to be interesting to see how these next 2 games go and then how the first 2 rounds of the ASUN tournament
And we get to go to Lipscomb together on Friday.
I'm excited for you, brother. I heard you. What you order?
Chicken parm sandwich.
Okay. Yeah. From where we going?
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. So I'm excited for you.
What are you getting?
What did I order?
Would it be Crunchtime without food?
Cheesecake Factory. I think I got salmon. What's your go-to order at Cheesecake, Sarah?
I haven't eaten at Cheesecake Factory in years.
Oh, wow.
Honestly.
Favorite type of cheesecake? Don't say German chocolate. It got to be some
caramel.
Okay.
Gooey caramel, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Like, that's what it's called.
I believe you.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to take it outside now.
Give me the strawberry cheesecake.
Softball had a super busy weekend. They went 2-3 with Bearcat in their Bearcat Invitational in Texas. Sorry, guys. Cannot talk today. Cameron Grayson tossed a shutout in the game against Houston Christian. Rapper and Howard both scored home runs through the weekend. And we've got the scores popping up on the screen right now. So I know it's been a slow start to the season for this team. They've been on the road for the entirety of their season so far. What do you think? Has this been the reason for the slow start? What do y'all think is affecting their play?
I'd honestly say, just like with softball, it's a momentum-based sport. It's just all about getting the engines going, getting things flowing. And I do think being away from home for so long definitely hurts the team a little bit. But I think once we get back here on to Austin Peay, you'll really see the team start to develop and start to hit the ball to the ballpark. Because, I'm not concerned about the softball team. I just think they've got to get some wins racked up and just get things flowing, because softball and baseball are two like very. Your season can go like this all the time. So I think it's just getting a few wins stacked up, honestly.
I think it's definitely the road. When you open up your season, your first 10 games, you're away from your house. The snow kind of messed up the rhythm of all of that. You were basically gone for, 2, maybe 3 weeks at most. Yeah. So, I mean, you're kind of shaking off the cobwebs and trying to get back into a rhythm, because you missed 2 crucial weeks of practice. That's not like maybe the middle of December where like, okay, you're in the rhythm. It's the 2 biggest weeks, the prep weeks, to get ready for the start of the season. But I'm not really worried. I mean, you had Katie Raper, Kylie Hinton, Bree Howard. They played pretty phenomenal. I know they hit home runs throughout the weekend. I was able to catch up on some Twitter updates late in a.
It's X, Dylan. It's X.
No, it's Twitter. It is Twitter to the day I leave this planet. It will forever be Twitter. We're not getting to politics here, but whatever Elon if you want to call it Bird from here on out, I don't really care. It is going to be to me forever known as Twitter. But I think they've played okay. Yeah. Team 41. It's hard to match Team 40. They were blowing everybody out the water last year. I mean, it was like 11-2, 11-4, 8-2. They had so many good games, but when you have hitters, that's the good thing about our baseball and softball programs. We have hitters. Yeah. They knock it out the park. They have phenomenal coaching, phenomenal defense, but it's always been the pitching sometimes. The pitching always seems to be, on the back burner, and I love a good offensive baseball, softball match. So I'm not complaining, but I think it's the road. I mean, there's really not much else you can talk about outside of the road, but I know they're coming up home pretty soon, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, the bats are asleep, kind of like Mo right now. Maybe they'll wake up.
She over there with talking to you.
Yeah, she gone. She's out of there. She gone.
But do you guys think the home crowd will give them enough? Maybe the home crowd will give them some good energy.
I think it will.
Go cheer your mom, make some signs.
Get just the home crowd,
the spirit, the energy up.
Yeah,
and the weekend didn't stop there. The boys baseball team had a big weekend as well. On Friday, they fell to Eastern Michigan 7-6 in a wild defensive battle. Back-to-back homers by EMU's Ty Stecco. But the Govs pulled through on Sunday, February 22nd, when senior pitcher Cade threw 5.2 innings of near no-hitters, helping APSU take the rubber match 6-3 in their home opening series. So baseball has had a good start to their season. What do you guys think they do need to do to keep this momentum?
Oh, man. I mean, when you go to UNLV and you split and then you come home and you handle Eastern Michigan, which is a solid baseball team. Will West has told me they're a solid baseball team. Definitely, if you're not ready to play baseball, they will get you out of your home field. So I'm not mad at that. But this week is the biggest week. You've started to catch rhythm. You split with, like I said, UNLV, but then Eastern Michigan. I mean, boom. I mean, that's what we do. We hit the ball in the open space at all times. Even though I think on this play here in the bottom of the second, the runner got out on second, but you bring a runner home. So, you sacrifice a runner, but you get a score in. And then here we go again, bottom of the third, back-to-back innings. We do it again. We score again. So it's all about how can you create runs without scoring home runs. But see right there, who matters who on base? Nobody's on base. 2 outs on the board, you go out swinging, and you knock it out the park. So, I mean, it feels good to know that we're starting to turn that corner. But Cincinnati, we go to that, and that's one of my favorite Power 4, Power 5 teams. A lot of people don't know that. Cincinnati, I'm a Bearcat guy. That's. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why.
Basketball team's been doing really good.
They okay. Yeah. They okay. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of Cincinnati, but I'm a bigger Govs guy.
Govs.
So, hopefully I can watch the match. I think it'll be very good. I want to say it's a 4 series. It's a 4-day series, a 4-game series. It's 3 days before games. Yeah, 3 days before games. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. I mean, we have a number of guys who play well, but I think it'll be entertaining.
Then the Govs on Saturday, got the walk-off, Trevor Conley. Trevor Conley's always going to have a little spot on my heart because we did the media day, and we got to have him and Caleb Appleby do it 2 truths and a lie, so that was fun. But Trevor Conley getting the walk-off bomb against Eastern Michigan on Saturday. It was funny because I just left the women's basketball game against Bellarmine, and I was pulling up to go finish the baseball game because I saw it went into extras. As soon as I pull in the parking lot, I hear the sound of the bat, and I see the scoreboard change, and so I was like, well, we won. So there you go.
Yeah, I know this is your freshman year, so you haven't been able to go yet, and then and you have a busy weekend. But I'm telling you, when April or midway March comes rolling around, it is a phenomenal experience.
I'll be there.
To be there. I mean, and I know we done with baseball, but softball got great hot dogs. Great hot dogs. And the baseball
Now
stadium.
you're talking my language right
The
now.
baseball stadium has good like funnel cake fries, something like that. And we don't promote, drinking of certain substances, but if you indulge in certain, parties or whatever, they definitely have good beverages.
Is that why the crowd is so wild?
Oh yeah. But I mean that's what you want.
That's the baseball atmosphere.
That's what I'm saying. That's fantastic. So if y'all ever free, I might shoot a text on our group chat one day. Hey, look, I'm going to the baseball game. I know I've been busy lately, but I'm definitely, when my schedule clears up, I'm going to. I try to go to at least 6 baseball games, and so far in the last 3 years, I've been pretty good.
Well, there you go.
Sweet.
Yeah, so before we talk about the rest of our sports, Dylan actually got to sit down with President Licari to talk about the athletic department. So we're going to play a little clip of what they had to say.
Dr. President Licari, before we get out of here, got some quick hitters. I like to do. I don't know if you like Family Feud, but they got a fast money round.
Oh, man, I haven't watched Family Feud in a long time.
Okay, but I got just 3 quick hitters, right?
Right.
So when I ask the question, first response that come to your head, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So this question, the first one's kind of hefty just to get you in the flow of everything. So, all right, if you could be a part of any championship team in the history of collegiate or professional sports, any sport, what team would it be and why?
Oh, man. All right, so I'm going to shift from college athletics and go professional football. I'm a long-suffering Minnesota Vikings fan. They need to win a Super Bowl, man. They just do. They just do.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So the next one is, what is your favorite Austin Peay game that you have attended home or away?
Oh, goodness. That's tough. That's a really tough question. Okay, I'm going to say us beating Central Arkansas for the UAC championship in football. That was a fun game.
Yep. We got a defensive back over
Yeah, there we go.
Isaiah Norman got that championship ring. And this last one, everyone wanted me to ask this, all the OGs who attended before everything turned modern, turned new. Do you think there will ever be another basketball game in the Dunn Center?
Yeah, probably. I think there'll probably be like a throwback kind of retro thing. I'll give you a sneak peek. We're trying to think of a way to hold a basketball game in the Red Barn as part of our centennial coming up. So my guess is that some future president and AD will say, "Man, we gotta do a throwback game in the."
So that was the clip, Dylan. You have anything else you want to add about it? How was that?
Man, I'm just blessed, man. I keep telling y'all, man. Clayton even told me, he said, "Man, what a week you've had." And don't get me wrong, I'm not. This is crazy. I might go on a little tangent, so stop me if I'm going too long today. But this question popped up. I'm trying to get myself ready for post college, and they asked me like, "What is a big misconception of you?" And I said, I think some people may think I'm cocky. But I also think I put in a lot of hard work. And, I give credit to everybody that's a part of this process. I never say, yeah, me. Yeah, I did the interview, but I couldn't do the interview without, Zay on the ones and twos, or without Rudy and Will helping me here, or with Mo and Jeremy sending me this or sending me that. Like, it's pieces to a puzzle, and everybody completes it on the right way. And without you guys here, I mean, Sarah, you're the biggest help. I don't think you understand how much I appreciate you being here and taking the load off my shoulders. But a lot of people get that misconstrued that I'm cocky, but no, man, I put in a lot of work. And so like when I say, yeah, I did this because, man, it's hard. Like a lot of people don't understand, like yes, I'm boasting myself here. I went from Licari to the AD and to, drop a little tidbit, Chris Parson and Jeff Ferris coming soon. So I mean, yeah, but a lot of people see, just because I'm here, I had to reach out. I had to get questions. I had to do research. I had to do this. I had to do this. I had to make sure people had enough time to help me put it together. So it just wasn't me. So when I hear certain people say that from the outside, it do tick me off a little bit. It do. I ain't gonna lie. And I had to get that off my chest because lately it's been there for a little bit. I can't lie. Like, people been saying that. But, man, I'm blessed. Like, that's why I say that so much. Like, it's been a phenomenal week for me. I got to sat down with 4 of the biggest faces of this school, and it's just like I haven't had time to let that sink in. So,
but you earned it, so that's what matters.
And I appreciate y'all for being there, helping me every step of the way. Every step of the way. So, but yeah, we can move on, talk about the rest of the spring sports stuff.
Okay, so we've got a few little updates from the men's golf team. They're going to be on the road this week in Las Vegas at their invitational,
And they be
facing
going
schools.
to Puerto Rico and Las Vegas
know,
and
they're
back to
going
Dad
everywhere.
gum. What do we got to do?
I don't know. They're facing schools like Boise State, Long Island, Wichita State, in what's shaping up to be a pretty competitive group of players or teams. Make sure y'all watch Patton Samuels and the team as they
ASUN
head
Player of the
Wex.
Week last year
ASUN
or last
Player of the
week.
Week.
Last
Oh
week.
man,
Yeah.
I know Patton. I was lucky enough to be at some of his tournaments over the summer. I mean, yesterday they just dropped this, so a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to see it. But he shot 8 under, which is a 64, so 72 is par in the first round at the Las Vegas Invitational. That's a career low for him, and in low, when you have a career low in golf, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. So and he ties the Govs. I seen this. I read the little recap they had. Ties for the Govs for 5th in the tournament, finishing 2nd place individually. He had 7 birdies and an eagle. He would have shot. He would have shot even better, but he bogeyed 1 hole. But then that 64, that 8 under, it tied Seth Smith, Dustin Corte, Eric Barnes, Yoshio Yamamoto.
Better than me.
Yeah, I
yeah.
tried.
Better than my
For the
pronunciation.
3rd best 18-hole score in Austin Peay history. And
My
he was
goodness.
3 shots away from Chris Baker's Austin Peay record of 61. So
Wow.
he's phenomenal. He has intentions of going pro. So I expect a lot from Payne Samuels this season. It seems to be in the first 2 tournaments. He's locked in and ready to go. So I expect more and more awards and more accolades from him coming up.
Well, just keep in mind they'll be out west, so just make sure to be watching them. Another team that's making program history, we've got women's lacrosse. Huge moment. They have their first ever road victory, defeating Presbyterian 19-14. They got scoring contributions from multiple players. This is just a big moment for them as a sport, as a new sport. Their next chance to play and build on this moment is Kinesis on February 27th.
Okay.
Pronunciation. Yay.
You've been working. You've been working.
I've been
on
working
it.
on it. Then we do have a small update from the volleyball team. They've made some coaching changes. They've added Emily Furrow as their coaching staff as a graduate assistant. It's a meaningful little update. Just keep in mind as they're building this coaching depth for the future seasons. And they've got a spring scrimmage next week, I believe.
Yep. Hopefully, no, it's this weekend. It's this weekend.
this
The
week.
twen- yeah,
I'm so
the
sorry.
20, is it? The 28th is this weekend. Yeah.
Perfect.
So
this weekend.
I want to go, but I might go to the NFL Combine. It's open to the public. So sorry, head coach Evan, but 6
Wow.
Now we're going to move on to the sand a little bit. The beach volleyball team kicked off their season, or their 2026 campaign, at the Grand Sands tournament in Ohio and Cincinnati. They set a pair of program records in their season opening tournament. 27 sets won, which is the most by an APSU team in their opening weekend of a season. Insane. Isabella Russell posted a 3-1 record, which is the best by an APSU freshman in the opening weekend of a season. We've got the second-year coach, Michael Hobson, added 8 new players. We've got some transfers, some freshmen, and some from the off-season team. And then their second tournament is to be coming on February 28th. We were just talking about it in South Carolina. And this is this weekend, so make sure y'all just stay tuned with that. And then we've got one more strong performance to highlight from the women's tennis team. They beat Wofford. Dang it.
Hey, 2 for 3 on the day.
Next
Ain't bad.
episode,
That
I
ain't
will get
bad.
all
That
of the
ain't bad.
words
2 for 3
right.
ain't bad.
They earned their 6th win of the season in this nail-biter match. They've got solid plays, help tilt up the match. And then next up, they've got a tough road match at Elon University at the end of the week.
Okay.
So, yeah, we've got a lot going on.
yeah.
And if you're planning your week, I'm going to list you off a bunch of things you need to go to.
Yeah, you better
Women's
be there.
basketball, Eastern Kentucky, tonight. Let's fill up the vault. Let's go.
Yes.
Men's basketball, Central Arkansas, also tonight.
Keep the vault filled.
Keep the vault filled. And it's senior day, and they could potentially secure the ASUN title. So it's important that you go.
Outright. Yep.
And then we've got women's tennis versus Middle Tennessee.
We own them in every
tomorrow.
sport, so just beat them in tennis. Why
Yep.
not?
We've got women's lacrosse follow-up game Friday. And if you want to see the full schedule, just go to letsgop.com. Yep. Thank you guys for joining us. This was season 12. Make sure to follow all of our socials. They'll be linked. Thank you guys for listening.
It was
Y'all
fun,
have a
guys.
great
It
week.
feels-
It was
feel
awesome.
good.
It was
It feels
awesome.
good.
There's our socials
Yeah.
right there
you
for
go.
you.
Go here. Go there. Yeah, you see it.
Yep. And
Yeah.
as always, go
Let's
pee.
go pee.